Intuitive thoughts for January 22nd, 2026. Yes, now I can feel the storm. I am sore. I had trouble breathing last night. It's close enough now that I can feel it and I can feel it strong. I haven't checked the latest weather report. I'm in Connecticut and we weren't supposed to really be getting much but a little bit of snow. I'll be curious to see if the storm changed its track in the middle of the night, because it was probably around 2 in the morning, and it affected my breathing. My house isn't cold. I was under plenty of blankets. I'm usually like a very hot blooded person that sleeps on top of the blankets in the wintertime. I could not get my feet warm. I don't know if that means something or if that matters or if maybe I was connected to someone else. But yeah, the storm, I can feel it now. And so it's going to hit, and it's going to hit hard. I had a lot of people in my live last night asking me about their flights. Don't forget your layover destinations, and don't forget that you still need the plane to get to where your layover is. I think that matters. It's actually been a theme that I've been focused on, although it's not really going to affect me so much because I'm flying out of Connecticut and my layover is in Chicago, and I'm not flying out until Tuesday. I may be okay, but there is something in me that's feeling like I should fly out on Friday. So check on that. I know that there's so much more preparation that some of you in the southern states is really going to need to focus on. Make sure you have a shovel. Try and stay on top of it. Don't let it build up without you being in control of the situation. It's going to be hard. Go out every few hours if you need to just try and manage that. I'm sure the ground's probably, well, your ground's probably not frozen. You can dig up some sand from your backyard and throw the sand out onto it to help kind of give you some traction. Our sand typically up here is mixed with salt, so I don't really know how you would do that, but that's something that we do. You can take a tarp and cover your car. It'll help make it easier for you to be able to peel that tarp off when you're done. Just make sure that of course, you're going to have to like bungee it down to the car so it doesn't blow away. But you can do that. You can use different things to help you at least get to your vehicle. Please don't try to drive in this if you don't know how to drive in it. It is an acquired skill. It's not something that kids are born with. And there's a lot of adults that don't know how to drive in the snow. And even if you do, there's still going to be adults out there that don't know how to drive in the snow. One of my dreams last night, I actually was in an accident that involved a Cybertruck. And a lot of that was because the Cybertruck did not know how to drive in the weather that we were in. Now, in the dream that I had, it was rain. It wasn't ice, but that could be freezing rain. And it was such a very strong reaction that I had to this that I can very vividly remember putting my arm up like this, trying to stop myself from hitting the dashboard as I hit the tail end of this vehicle. I was in a vehicle smaller than the Cybertruck, which is funny because I'm not driving a vehicle that's that small. I have a Volvo XC90, but yeah, so that's going to be a thing. I saw that. I saw there's going to be something to do with a really big wave that comes over a ship, or that a person goes over the rails of a ship, and it may be involving a wave. I saw the wave. I saw it wiping away belongings. I was able to grab what was left. What was left was a pair of men's blue shorts. Details always matter, but it's not always specific. It is not always exactly the same way. Sometimes it's metaphorical. But I saw a pair of men's blue shorts. I think it may be a cruise ship because of that. I think the fact that they were like a light blue short, and it was men's, I think that's going to matter. I found them. In the dream I had, I actually found them on the deck of the boat. I brought them with me, ended up in an elevator in the middle of the ship, tried them on. They fit me. So that may mean that this person's going to be about my size. But I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like, did this guy lose them? Did he leave them behind? Or why was his clothing there on the deck of the boat to be washed away? And the things that I did see get washed away were his shoes and his wallet. So that's going to be something. I don't know what that's going to matter. The Cybertruck is going to matter. I did wake up to, there's a song that I absolutely love. It's from a musical. It's like Standing on the Edge of Everything or something like that. And I don't really know the context of the musical, but there's a song, I got it from Spotify, and I love, love, love it. And there's a storm coming. And I hear that song a great deal with all of these different icy situations. And this is a different kind of storm. I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing that this morning. I know I told you all that I thought that the big storm that's coming across the country, I at first thought that it had to do with raids. Then I didn't say anything, and then yesterday I did because it may end up being a winter storm. I still think that may be something to do with raids. For me to hear that song, you have to go and listen to it. It's called, it's like, there's a storm coming, you better run. And let's find it. And it builds and it gets to a big crescendo, and it's a lot. Go find it. That's how I'm feeling. I'm also feeling very sore. My body doesn't do weather. We got weather coming. And we had weather last night. Look, I got more snow. But anyway, that's what I've got for you. Have a good Thursday.